Hello, everyone.
So, welcome to episode 3. Let's continue with the recap now. So, that way the recap is on stream.
All right.
So we went to um, Marvsville, and we got a quest to recover a box with arrows in it.
Or what we were told was arrows.
Yes,
We actually have no idea what's in there yet.
correct. Uh, we also got a quest to defeat some bandits, which we talked to and found out that they weren't bandits, and that led us to another quest to find some necromancers,
Which we found.
which we found, but we did not kill them.
Because they were players.
There were other players, right?
They could have been tough. We weren't sure. We
Right.
scared them a little bit.
We did.
They knew how tough we were. They saw Tom's, what's his name? Jawbone? No.
Cuba.
T-bone? Cubone. They
Yes.
saw
Yep.
Tom's Cubone and checked or something.
And then we are also on another quest where we're providing security for these merchants, and we're going to the last star.
Yeah, one word.
Last star
Yep.
in the kingdom of Theogen.
Yeah.
We're on that quest now.
Right. You are still. You just left the area where you met the necromancers, and you're continuing
Mark,
forth.
Marks, Marksville.
Yeah. As opposed to Marsville, which is where you were before.
Right.
Right.
All right. So, couple things to address. Joey, since you weren't here last time, your character pretty much went and did his own thing for a bit.
Word.
So I don't know. You care to I don't know, come up with something? Maybe share with us what your character might have done.
Oh no, he just logged in. So when he
Well,
logs in,
let him do a little role play. Maybe you can come up with something interesting.
Yo, man, I was just at a tavern all night.
Maybe he was just drinking all day. That
There you
that
go.
too.
It's one of those days.
He was hanging out in the social area
Hey, you guys
of
actually
the.
didn't. Okay, you guys actually didn't notice, but when you were in Marsville, he was one of the patrons at the bar.
you don't think we would have noticed that?
Clearly not.
What's the main area again? What's the,
The world origin.
yeah, could have been in a World War II time zone. Where all the townsmen just walk
Dragonborn.
around. There's no fighting there. They could just spend their credits, at a in-game club, and
Yeah,
do some
well,
online dating there.
online dating, sure, yeah.
Yeah. He's not sure if he met a guy or a girl. I mean, maybe it didn't matter at the time, but it was probably a hot wood elf,
Maybe.
right?
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
Chris, add 200 credits to your inventory.
Oh, see, my description made me minus.
Oh, fuck.
That was some of the stuff that we got from last session. So. And I took some of it and I parsed it into the party fund. So we started a party fund and got a couple of credits in there now.
Generally, I trust your party fund, and I like when you keep track of it. I'm happy to take my own credits if
Sure.
I'm happy for you to take my.
you'd like.
I'm really slow and bad at math.
To
And
fear,
I trust you.
Well, regardless of what Joey was doing last time. He has now caught up with the group one way or another. And he has.
Sending him party invites over and over and over, and eventually got so annoying he was like, "Fine, I'll quest with you."
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for joining us again. You know.
And now. And to hopefully not make party introductions weird, let's say as you guys go on, you meet Kim's character. So Kim, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Shooting Star. You can call me Star. I am a rogue.
All right.
Type of rogue.
I like to hide a lot
And climb trees.
and climb trees.
I'm
I was
like-
gonna say hide a lot in high places.
I'm like, this isn't a role-playing server. You don't have to role-play. Video game.
All right.
The irony.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So we continue forth.
Yes.
Now that
On to the last star.
the party has been reconvened and reintroduced.
We put on LFG. We were like, well, those necromancers come along again. We probably should get a little bit more party members just in case. Put on LFG and found a Tabaxi Rogue.
Fresh out
We
of
wanted
the
to open up this chest, didn't we? Somebody need to unlock this chest. So that's what we were like, hey, we looking for a rogue, unlock this chest.
there you go. Yeah.
This is like perfect entry, actually. LFG, rogue, LFM, rogue with lockpicking.
Fresh out of the tutorial.
Yeah, no doubt. We're in the noob zone still. It's only level 2.
There's nothing wrong with being a noob, okay, guys?
Exactly.
Can you pick this lock?
Sure.
Yeah, you want to try it? Go for it.
So, Kim, in order to roll in Discord,
Oh, okay. I'm like, I have dice next to me.
That also works.
He said you can use dice. Yeah, go ahead.
Unless you want me to use the Discord.
No, I forgot.
No, you're allowed to use either.
It's like all you want.
I got a nat 20.
I believe it.
What would you like me to roll?
Roll a d20. What are you doing? Sleight of hand for lockpicking?
No, it's dexterity. It's dexterity plus if she has
Proficiencies in thieves' tools.
thieves
right?
tools.
Yeah.
As a rogue, I think you do. You add your proficiency bonus.
So +2. So plus dex +2.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my modifier?
Those are- yeah.
2 plus your roll. What'd you roll?
12?
Roll the 12 or you have 12 total?
I got 12 total. I rolled an 8 and I have a +4 in dexterity.
Plus,
So then you actually got a 14.
Okay.
Alright, well,
What am I adding on top of that?
That's
Yeah,
it. You got it.
dexterity plus proficiency.
So for this level, +6.
Okay.
So 8 plus 6. 14.
okay, so you look over this box you guys found, and it does fit the description of the box that is wanted for the quest that Marv wants. But you were unable to pick the lock with A14. It seems to be just sturdy enough to not be that easily picked.
I try again.
Yeah? Go for it. Usually repeat attempts make it a bit harder, but you can still do it.
I actually did roll a nat 20 now.
Okay, frustrated.
I can take a picture of it if you'd like.
No, it's fine. I believe. So first time, after being a little frustrated that you couldn't get it on the first try, you decided, nope, never again, and you pop it open. And it's the box you're looking for. It is in fact filled with the arrows requested.
She failed the first one. We're like, all right, we're just gonna kick her from the group. We don't really need this character. She's like, wait. I forgot to use my lockpick. So it's just actual arrows. That's it.
Upon first inspection, yeah, it's just a box filled with what seem to be pretty well-made arrows.
But after taking the arrows out, we find a secret compartment in the bottom of the box filled with.
Are you investigating the box?
Yes.
Absolutely. Very suspicious.
Okay, let's see some investigation checks then.
+0. I got an 11.
So we got an 11. Anyone else checking?
I'm definitely looking.
Are we all rolling dice?
Is everyone checking the box?
I'm not.
Okay.
I would have if I was already in here.
No, yeah, go for it. Anyone who wants to can make a roll.
I'm still drunk from the last time.
16?
16, okay.
16?
Joe, you making a roll?
Leaving my team.
Nice. Appreciate it.
Alright, so with the rolls made, what you guys discover is that the box was filled with exactly 100 arrows. And other than that, there's just a well-made box.
Okay.
Secret passage.
Joe, you want to roll for secret doors in a box? Go for it.
I'm not afraid of that.
I got a 4.
You know what, Joe? You found a secret door, and what it leads to is the other side of the box. Congratulations, you got through the box. Alright. So now that you know that you do in fact have the right box, your journey continues on. However, let's see which one. You guys, up ahead, hear the ringing of a gunshot. As
Or a pew.
more like a gunpowder gunshot, like a musket.
Oh.
If you guys can make perception checks for me.
Seven. Not paying attention. I really want something to be in this box.
That's a 22.
A 9. Your perception is a 6? Damn.
Yep.
Like to see that.
I do.
My acrobatics is a 6.
Alright, so what you guys notice is that out in front of you guys, a carriage, not part of the caravan you're in, that is coming the direction that you are going, has been stopped by a group of gnolls, and the one riding shotgun has a shotgun
Literally.
and is trying to fend off the gnolls.
So wait a
What do
minute,
you
We're
do?
in fantasy world, or we're in?
You're in fantasy
Forgotten
world.
Realm
You're in fantasy world. There is gunpowder weapons.
Ah, okay. So it's a blunderbuss then.
It's actually a musket, but you know, he's riding shotgun, so.
Damn, these developers have no sense for proper historical value. I type into the game. I shout to the zone.
All the NPCs around you look confused, but okay. So what do you guys do?
Why don't we go and approach this? Maybe we can take that wagon. Oh wait, are we still with the caravan that we're trying to protect?
Yeah, you're still with the caravan you're trying to protect. And you're
Do we wanna engage
watching,
with this, or do we want to go around?
and you're currently watching another solo carriage being attacked.
We should lend a hand. Maybe there might be
See if
some
we can-
reward.
See if we can extort them for some. Oh yes, rewards. All right, let's go.
Definitely kick their butt.
Let's do it.
Alright, well, let's roll initiative.
Eight.
Seven.
11.
Whoa. 23.
Damn. That's a good one.
Now, when I go to hit, it's going to be a 2. But...
Alright, well. That means, Sock is up first.
All right, let's sock to them.
Sock
So, what
time.
targets do we have? What do we have here? Let's describe the scene one more time here.
So, your caravan is now currently approaching a stopped singular carriage with a farmer on top of the carriage with a musket trying to fend off 5 attacking gnolls.
So, shout out, you need help there, partner? As I run up toward the knolls.
He doesn't give you a response as he seems not only frightened but filled with adrenaline.
Cool. I'll run up to the nearest gnoll and attack it.
All right,
I need to
let's.
get there.
I'll say you can make it up there.
All right. You said there's 5 gnolls.
There are in fact 5.
All right, I'll attack the middle gnoll.
All right, we'll say that's knoll number. We'll say that's knoll number 3.
Okay. I'm trying to get in the middle of them so that they cannot kill the farmer quickly. Attack! Ah! I got a 1. Yeah, I told you. Told you that was gonna happen.
You got a 1.
Yep.
All right.
Shoot yourself
Told
in
you
the
it's gonna
foot.
roll like 23 and I was gonna roll a 1.
So as you run up to take charge, I assume you're attacking with your lightsaber.
Yeah, 4.
The knoll you're about to
I
attack.
can do an attack that's not a lightsaber throw, but it becomes one and doesn't come back.
The knoll you're about to attack manages to see you coming and dodge out the way, and you end up cutting one of the wheels off the wagon in your slice.
Sorry.
Your own wagon or the...
This farmer's wagon.
I was eating a Milky Way. Do I still get an offhand attack? Or...
Yeah, you do.
Okay. See if I can slice another wheel off. I mean, attack the knoll this time. Alright, this time I got a 6. To hit.
Was that a 16 or a 6?
16. A 16.
A 16 will hit.
Hits. Okay. Alright. It's 2 damage. Plus my aura of hatred, which is a 6.
Okay, 6 points to number 3. So, all right, Jax, you're up.
All right, come on, Squirtle, let's go get him. I'll have Squirtle run and do a headbutt
Yay, Squirtle.
On which one?
on the same one that Chris just attacked.
All right. Fucking up number 3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's gonna do a head. He's gonna do a tackle attack. Doesn't have headbutt yet.
Cubone?
No, Squirtle.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know. He found the Squirtle. He caught the Squirtle in like the last time.
Right.
Oh, that's
But he
cool.
was not wearing sunglasses. Sadly.
Tackle attack. He rolled an 8.
That's not gonna do it, sadly enough. Just so you guys are aware, these gnolls do in fact have equipment, including armor, a shield, and a spear for attacking. These aren't just like naked gnolls running around. So their AC is kind of up there.
Most things don't have an AC of 8.
So yeah, if you're attacking a zombie, you would have nailed it. But
I think that's one of the only things in D&D or 5e that has.
an AC of 8. Yeah. All right. Up next, Kim, you go.
I'll shoot it with a arrow.
All right. Same one, number 3, or
Sure.
all right.
Never have I seen such a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
We must be cautious.
My friend doesn't like you.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Is it engaged with anything?
Me.
Yeah.
I don't like you either.
It's engaged with your ally and Squirtle.
You better watch him.
Well, are they in a line?
They're kind of around
Damn.
10 damage. Okay.
Pretty good.
So, Joey, you're up next, and if you're wondering if you can get more than one in a breath weapon, I'll say just give me a D20 roll, and I'll see how well you can line it up.
Are you a dragonborn?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I forgot.
You just want a straight up D20 roll? No
Yeah,
modifiers?
no modifier.
20, baby. 6.
All right, you can definitely get 2 of them in a line.
I'll take it. So DC equals.
Staggered.
So do I do another DC?
You don't have to roll. What is the DC though? I think it's like 13 or
13.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 13 dice.
Oof. Alright, one of them definitely makes it because he rolled in that 20, and the other one I think makes it by 1 because he rolled technically by 2. He rolled a 13 plus 1.
Oh my God.
So
These
they
guys are
both-
doing backflips.
They both make it, but you do still get to roll damage. They just take half.
I'll take it.
Hey, Tom, really unrelated. Did you download all the expanded content for Star Wars 5e, by the way?
Did I download what?
The expanded content?
Yes.
You did? Ton of stuff. Anyway. Impressive.
Alright, we'll say number 1 and number 2 just took 2 damage.
You know what? Every little
I think
bit
you said you
counts.
sneezed.
Yeah, it did.
Mid fire breath.
It's now the Knowles' turn. So, 1 and 2 are going to turn to fight Joey because he just breath weaponed them. So, first attack on Joey. That's going to be a miss every day. The other one, you guys get 2 attacks? Nope, they get 1. Cool. Second one attack. Ooh. Second one attacks you with his spear. He's holding it one-handed. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I
He's-
kind of forgot to upgrade my sheet last time, so I still have my level 1 sheet.
Yeah, aren't you still level 1 with level 2 health?
Yes, but I forgot what I rolled last time. I think I rolled like an 8.
I think so too.
So I'm at like 19 health technically, right?
Minus 4 damage from being stabbed with a spear.
Correct, 15.
Number 3 is going to attack Saktan. With a 19 on the die. Which,
He misses because I'm mortal. I have a 16.
so same thing, one-handed spear attack.
Do I have a... Oh, okay. I'm trying to
For
remember that I have Saber Reflect because I really want to use it someday.
if anyone throws something at you or shoots you, you're
I
good.
just have to remember I have it.
I
For
can shoot you if you'd like.
you take 4 points of damage.
She's good at that.
No, that I'm good at stabbing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Stabbing.
Shooting party members, you mean? Yeah.
Yes.
With
check my
stabbing,
board.
okay, guys, not shooting.
Number 4 is going to run up and also attack you, Sock. With a... You said your AC was a 16?
Yeah, it missed.
It got a 17.
Damn. Only 2 damage.
That one hit you in the back for 7 points of damage. And the last one is actually going to try to attack the farmer who's on top by
Oh.
sweeping at his legs.
Sweep the legs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? The Cobra Kai mod?
He will actually strike the farmer and do a bit of damage. Oof. Fair bit of
Sweep his
damage.
legs? Oh, no.
And now it's the farmer's turn. He's going to load a shot and shoot at the one who just tried to hit him. And he hits. So you hear another gunshot go off. I need a D12 because muskets are fucking powerful. Boom. And the one that hit him in the legs just took a bullet to the face and has backed off a bit.
Only a bit, though.
It seemed to be more of a, not a direct hit. Maybe more of a graze. Which
Oh, by the way,
means...
anybody next to me did an extra 4 damage, by the way. I don't know who else is next to me.
Dude, now
You get my
Squirtle
aura
is.
of hatred. If you're near me, you get aura.
And
Kim was not.
Saktan, you're now up, top of the round.
If our Dragonborn friend isn't.
No, he did a ranged attack, so.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I'm currently imagining you and Squirtle on one side, Joey on the other side.
Well, I would be 30 feet away
Yeah,
from Squirtle.
you would be 30 feet away. That's why I said Squirtle and Saktan on one side, Mushi on the other side, and then the last one fighting the farmer kind of in the back.
Right.
So Saktan, you're up.
I will attack. I got a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit will not hit.
I'll attack again. This time a 19 to hit.
That definitely does.
Okay. And it does 10 damage.
All right. You slice that one in half.
Nice.
Jax, you're up. Number 3 is down.
Squirtle, tackle him again. This time hit him, though. This time hit him.
Well, which one you going for? 3's down.
Is there one within 30 feet?
Yeah, you can turn on number 4.
Turn on number 4. Tackle. How far away is he?
He'd be number 4 ran up to hit Sock, so
Okay, so he's still
Yeah.
within the aura of hate.
yep. Just one angry ass Squirtle.
Feel the hate, Squirtle. Feel the hate.
Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle.
Rolled a 5.
Man, Squirtle is not having the best of time, is he?
No. I
Too
think
angry.
it's this dice roller, actually.
Don't fight, angry Squirtle.
I blame the dice roller completely.
I would blame that too, to be honest.
I don't know.
I've
I
been
think
rolling under 10 each time.
I think your Squirtle might just be a lover, not a fighter.
No, he's definitely a fighter.
All right,
Squirtles.
Kim, you're up.
Alright. Shooting. Not very well. And a hit.
Would you roll to hit?
10.
A 10.
10's not gonna do it.
I was distracted by Squirtle being cute instead of fighting.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Mushi, you're up.
Alright, lightsaber battle now.
All right, let's see it.
I'm gonna smack this guy in the face.
1 or 2.
Wait. Can I hit both of them at the same time?
Well, technically, you
this
are
one?
using a dual-edged one, right?
Yes.
So you can attack one and bonus action attack the other.
I will do that.
Although, actually, I believe with your class, you do get an ability that lets you bonus action attack anyway. But you do it more with an offhand force attack rather than a lightsaber slice.
23.
That hits. See some damage. We'll say this is number 1.
Sure.
Nice, good hit, good hit. That definitely bloodied that guy. Now let's see that,
Face. So which one is this? Is this just a D20 plus 4 or still 7?
um,
I forgot.
your bonus one is going to be, since you don't have the feat for it, I believe you don't have your proficiency bonus to hit.
Okay. Would it just be strength then?
Yeah, so it's just D20 plus strength.
That's fine. But this is 11 hit.
11 does not.
Oof. Alright.
Alright. That's now their go. And these two in front of you are still pissed and kicking.
I am
So,
a friend.
2 attacks on you.
You say I'm a friend.
I
Roll
am a
deception.
One of them hits with a 17, I believe. Or do you have higher than that? What's your AC?
my AC is like a 14.
14. Alright, yeah, then one of them hits. The other one
Ugh.
definitely misses. For 3 points of damage.
Alright, that's 7 negative.
Number 4 is going to continue his assault on, well, I guess,
Does this guy have cabbage cart?
pretty much.
My cabbages!
Number 4 is going to attack either Sock or Squirtle. Let's find out which one. We're gonna say that's Squirtle.
Why? Squirtle didn't hit him yet.
And well, neither did Sockton. Number 4 has been dodging.
Squirtle's so cute that the Knoll's like, that'll be tasty.
Does an 18 hit Squirtle?
Yes.
Damn.
Squirtle doesn't die.
For the strongest hit of the night so far, 8 points from the Knolls.
Oh,
What does the Squirtle have?
where's Zach today?
Zach is at work.
Ooh.
Yeah, he messed up his
Squirtle has
schedule.
18 hit points total.
Okay. He almost has as many as me.
And the final one,
Exactly as much as me, so.
Number 5 is going to attempt to finish off this farmer, but miss horribly.
Well, he's
Far,
probably a little scared now. The farmer just shoot him in the face.
yeah, farmer goes to shoot him again.
It hits.
He does actually.
Yeah.
This farmer,
Called the shots. I'm like, and misses, and hits. He does 2 damage to 7.
okay. This farmer's not taking shit from these guys.
Why should he? He already lost 1 wheel on his wagon.
That shot you saw hit much deeper and much more in the center. This Knoll's getting fucked up by this musket. And back to the top of the round. Sock, you're up.
How many Knolls are near the Knoll getting shot by the musket?
He's kind of off by his own. There's one on you. There's
Him and another
2.
one?
Well, there's one on you still. There's 2 on the other side of the car fighting Mushi, and there's 1 in the back fighting the farmer.
Alright, I'll take the one on me then again.
All right,
I think.
that's number 4.
Shockable. I'll just attack. This was a 14.
A 14 to hit.
Yes.
Close, but no cigar.
No cigar. This one is another 19.
19 does hit.
Man, the offhand, it's like you shoot down with one, and they stand up. Yeah, you missed.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 6 damage. And I think I want to empower the force.
All right.
Add, I think another D8.
Right, cost 2 force points.
Isn't it actually 2d8 for first level?
It
I
is.
think it is.
Yeah.
I've got 5, 4. So I think
So you're starting with 6 and you're adding 9.
no, I'm just counting how many force points I have.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's the last 2 I have if I use this guy. 'Cause we haven't rested yet.
Correct. You have not.
Last time. But alright, that is an extra 6 damage.
So 12 total.
Yes.
All right. Good hit. That immediately took him down to bloodied. This group is already starting to look pretty haggard. Jax, you're up.
Right, Squirtle, tackle this sucker, will ya? That's gonna be a 15.
A 15 hits on the mark.
With max damage, so... With being next to Chris and being full of hate, that's gonna be 12 points of damage.
Oh, wow. So from missing almost every turn, you see Squirtle finally embracing his rage. He, for his tackle attack, he does the thing where he jumps and goes into a shell, so it's like he shell bashes him. You see the Knoll try to bring up the shield, and the shell actually hits the bottom part of the shield, breaking it and killing the Knoll.
Nice. Don't
And
tell
then-
Squirrel that he killed the Knoll because you aren't supposed to knock stuff out. You might get, you know.
And then you see Squirtle pop out of the shell, arms raised, covered in Knoll blood, victorious.
That's not blood. Wash it out.
He'll go towards the one attacking he'll take his move, and we'll move towards the one fighting the farmer.
All right. Noted. Up next, Kim.
Shooting whatever I can.
So you have two
by the
on.
farmer.
You have one on the farmer and two on Joey's character.
Oh.
No, what about the one I was on? Oh, is that the one Squirrel killed?
Yeah, Squirtle
Yeah.
just killed the one that was on
Oh,
you.
nice.
I will attack the one that is hurting the farmer.
All right.
15 to hit?
You said 16?
15?
15 does hit. Yep.
Uh, 12 damage.
Headshot. That one falls.
Nice. Nice.
All right, Joey, you're up.
Alright, we're gonna run it back.
Hopefully.
Lightsaber, smack in the face.
Yeah.
That
Number 1.
that absolutely hits.
Hell yeah. Then smack him for 6.
All right.
Then backhand him in the face for 18.
18 will hit.
Do I roll like,
You roll the same damage.
really?
Yeah.
For another 10?
Yep. You fucked this guy right up.
I just do some crazy ass martial arts.
All right. And now it's the final Noel's turn on you.
Intimidation check.
Enraged. Sure, go for it. He'll roll insight against you.
Watch this. I'm gonna scare this guy. Six.
What do you say? What do you say to try to intimidate him?
I'll be like, yeah, and shake my head.
He looks at you, even angrier than he was before. Now, completely, with the complete intent to skewer you with his spear. He even
Oh.
drops his shield to get a better grip on his spear, to increase his damage output, just to fuck you up. Just so you know, he actually rolled a nat 20 on insight against your intimidation. He saw the intimidation coming and rose you 20.
Wow.
He was like, bitch, I'ma kill you. You don't. He's the Eminem of Knowles.
Does a 15 hit you, Joey?
This does.
He'll be fine.
Ooh. For 10 points of damage.
Need healing. I'm still up.
The farmer's turn now, and he's going to shoot at the last one standing.
There's only one Noel left.
Yep. And this this farmer is on point. He hasn't missed a shot.
That's right.
Alright, all of a sudden, right in the back as this Noel's attacking you, Joey, you hear the gunshot pop his back knee out.
Yeah.
And the Noel in front of you falls to one knee. Not dead, but very hurt. Top of the round.
Guess I go over and kill him then.
Yep.
Time to die.
You have to say like an awesome quote before you kill him though.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up. Say, die.
All right.
What a waste of a nat 20.
All right. Roll damage if you want. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I will not roll damage. I'll just say die.
All
I
right.
don't even touch him. I don't even touch him. The NPC just falls dead. I don't even look. My mental force and hatred just makes him die.
You walk up. He sees you, angry as all hell, about to destroy him with your Sith Lord D-ness, and he just falls over with a heart attack.
Boom. Perfect.
You'll win, my hands.
All right, and that completes this. You have defeated the Knolls.
Hey, Farmer Jim, everything okay?
I'm only on 2
Sorry about
HP.
sorry about the wheel.
No, you're not.
It was an accident.
He says, not even really noticing or acknowledging the wheel. Oh, thank God you guys came. I thought I was a goner. You guys really saved my life.
With that shooting iron, I don't think you'll ever be a goner there, bud.
I mean, a 1v5 though? I don't know if I would have made it.
Well, you made it this time.
Here, let me offer you guys some assistance. And he hops down from his cart and he pulls out a thing of health potions, and he each gives you a basic health potion for saving his life.
Isn't that good enough?
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
I need more.
You guys also managed to find a total of 50 credits on the Knolls, who, after defeating them, do the classic
Disconnect
poof.
your voice for a second. Sorry. Discord just decided to kick me out. What was that? He gave us health potions? What did
Yeah,
he do?
he gave you health potions. He each gave you one health potion,
Nice. Take it.
and you guys find 50 credits on the Knolls, who, like very classic video game fashion, poof after they've been defeated.
Did you drop anything cool?
Other than the 50 gold, that depends. Were you looking for anything specific?
You mean 5 gold?
The 50 credits, which is 5 gold. Sure.
The key to the kingdom, big magic items.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
They didn't have anything worthwhile in that respect.
What wasn't expected?
A scarf.
A scarf.
scarf? You could use one of their loincloths as a scarf. You'll even like the smell.
And let me just...
I won't even make a charisma roll for that.
And for completing this encounter, you each get 125 experience.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means. What are we supposed to level?
We level at 900 experience.
And how close are you guys now?
Chris and I should have 813.
You're at 813?
Yes.
Alright, then. You should absolutely level this session, then. Joey, what were you at? Do you know?
I forgot, to be honest. I think I'm level 2,
It
but
was like 1500.
Well, yeah, you had at least 300 from hitting level 2, plus the stuff from the dragon and the Joltik.
Right, they should have brought him up to like 525 if I remember correctly.
Alright. So then Joey, you'd be at, what, 650 now?
yeah,
Okay. You gotta try to keep track of that.
will do.
Because, people will
How much
be...
experience do we have right now? So I can track it.
Kim, you have 300. Because you're starting at level 2. So you would have 300 plus this. Joey rolled 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus. Oh, I rolled an 8 for my health for.
Okay.
30.
And how much were you down?
I'm down 17 points right now.
I'll give you 9.
Thank you, thank you.
I was gonna say, instead of taking the potions, can we just take a rest instead of wasting potions?
Well, we still have to go back on the caravan.
Right, they can rest with us, right?
Yeah, if you ask them to. They for the most part are only traveling with you guys, as they've heard rumors of potential necromancers causing a muck and don't want to travel alone. So they're not gonna leave you behind.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys don't wanna waste the health potions, how far are we from our destination? Is the other question, I guess.
You're
We
you're
have a
getting
map, right?
there.
Like a
Yeah.
map?
I don't really have a exact number for you, but you'll get there before nightfall, for sure.
So it might be worth taking an hour.
Yeah, you could take like like a lunch break.
Yeah, lunch break, yeah.
So you want to take a short rest?
Yeah, save the health potions for emergency.
I mean, yeah, I'm done.
Well, a short rest will get. You can spend up to your 2 hit dice.
That's all we got, right? Yeah.
That's all you got, right? So you'd roll how many? What hit
Oh,
dice are you?
I took one. I actually got 10.
What do you mean by that?
When you roll for hit points when you level up, what dice do you
Wasn't
roll?
it 1d8, right?
What class are you?
Dragonborn.
No class.
Dragonborn what? That's your
Oh,
race.
oh, paladin, paladin.
Paladin should be D10.
No, not paladin.
You're not a paladin?
sentinel.
Oh,
Sen-
Oh,
Sentinel.
you're
I
a Jedi.
forgot.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. Yeah, my
And
bad.
then you're D8.
Yeah.
If you weren't a Sentinel, I was thinking about being a Sentinel, but instead I was a Guardian, which is like a Paladin for Jedi.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Jedi because I'm a Sith, pure blood.
So you can roll 2d8 and you add your Constitution modifier twice for each die you roll.
Are you allowed to do hit dice one at a time? Not that I did that this time.
Hey, I heal max health.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to add con for each hit die. And if you're not, according to the rules, that's how we're doing it. So do it like that anyway.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, how does it normally work? Like, oh, I'll spend one hit die and you roll like a 2. You're like, I need more hit points. Can I spend another hit die right after? Or do you have to choose when you rest?
I'm pretty sure you spend however many you need. So if you
Okay.
roll the ones and you get you roll them as needed.
That's what I've always heard of.
I just don't, short rests don't come up that often. Like they come up, you know. Cool. Well, one hit die brought me to full. Good roll. Feeling good. Nice stiff regeneration.
Mm-hmm.
Order number 66.
Alright. Guess we can move on unless the caravan.
Oh yeah, Joey, this is something you might want to know. For your level 2, you have an option to choose from. You have a couple options actually. One for your ability called Force Empowered Self, which pretty much gives you an extra ability of some sort, and you also have to pick a Sentinel ideal.
Okay.
So some of them look pretty cool. You might want to go look them up and choose one, just so you don't feel underpowered.
He is. He's powerful.
I'm a powerhouse.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, so everyone good for their short rest?
Yep.
Good.
Okay. You guys presumably get the caravan started again and continue on.
Yep.
It's not too far off from where you guys took a rest that you kind of see something weird off in the distance. If everyone can give me another perception check.
Ooh, that's a good one.
11.
I got a measly 6.
23.
All
You
right.
see everything.
You do, and actually, what you see is there looks to be a skeleton sticking out of a dirt pile, or maybe not dirt. You're not quite sure what that is from this distance, but you definitely see what looks to be a skeletal figure kind of sticking out of something. It's a bit off the trail. What do you do?
I wave at it.
It doesn't seem to respond.
Hey guys, look, there's a weird skeleton thing hanging out of the dirt over here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Pop that.
Careful, it might have rabies.
I might have rabies.
That's weird.
Can I stealth up to it?
Sure, roll me a stealth.
23.
Alright. For the most part, you are so stealthy that not even your fellow caravan men know where you went.
Cool.
You slowly approach this figure and you come to realize that it's not a skeleton as in it's undead. It's just the skeletal remains of some dude who, upon closer inspection, appears to have been pooped out of a large creature.
Ooh. Is there any, like
Gross.
treasure around here?
Roll a investigation check.
Okay.
7.
Okay, so it takes you a little bit of digging around, but
In the poop?
a bit, yeah.
I'm a
You-
cat.
You do eventually find a still relatively intact coin pouch with about 12 credits in it.
Cool.
And the more you examine the poop, it kind of looks like it may have came from some large bird-like creature.
Like a rock.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Is this a player character's corpse?
Hard to tell. If it is, doesn't seem like it's got much on it.
Well, I'm wondering, in the game, does loot rot?
I mean, depends on the
Better
loot.
question, am I right?
Most of the time, magic items won't. But
Well, if it was an NPC, would they have just disappeared?
Yeah.
So this must have been a player character.
Check for any treasure.
yeah, you already found 12 credits.
15.
You gonna go digging in the poop?
12 credits. Yeah, I'm a cat. That's what I did.
Yeah, Mushi, you want to go jump in some bird poop? Look for more?
I'm good on that.
Alright. That's
Can I go
really
back to
it.
the group?
Yeah, that's really
And
that's really everything. Alright.
hey guys, we gotta watch out for a large creature. I think I found a lot of poop over there.
Ew.
I did find some credits though, so it wasn't a complete wash. But I'm
Some
fine.
hand sanitizer.
You can keep them. By the way, here's 10 credits for each of you.
We're rich.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take 10 credits for the party fund.
Yep. For repairs, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Let's continue onward.
All right.
Now we're scanning the skies as well.
It's a good thing that you do. You never know what could come.
That's what I said. There's a big bird or something around here.
Yeah.
All right. So a while, a fair bit of time goes by, and you hear the people in the caravan talking like, "Oh, we're getting close. Like we're gonna make it. Everything should be fine. It's a good thing we didn't run into any of those scary undead guys. Those are some weirdos, you know." And it definitely seems like everyone's kind of pretty excited that you're finally getting towards your destination, but all of a sudden one of them up front sees that there is a rock blocking the path up front. The road you're traveling on is being blocked.
I knew it.
An ROCK rock or an ROC rock?
It's an I want.
It's like an actual stone,
Oh,
not a big bird. Not a big bird.
Not Big Bird?
Big Bird?
It's not a big bird,
Show us the way to Sesame Street. Alright.
but it's an actual. It's a boulder. Some might say. It's not just a rock. It's a boulder.
Mm.
Right, you guys with the lightsabers, let's go.
I just walk over it.
I'll try to cut through it if I can.
I'll cut with them at the same time. Maybe that'll work.
So as you guys start to approach it, a couple figures walk out from behind.
Hope it's not a Geodude.
Not quite yet, not a Geodude quite yet, but a couple figures come out from behind cover and tell you if you guys want to pass, you have to pay the fee.
How much is the fee?
50 credits.
And I go, we don't need to pay you 50 credits.
He does this.
Do you have
As
that?
I wave my hand. Yes, of course. You really think I would be a Jedi type character and not take effect to mind the ability?
Maybe.
Hell no. That's the first reason I picked this. It's not for lightsabers, but for we don't need to see your identity.
All right. What rolls need to be made then?
Crazy. I'm gonna take some notes on that one.
It's at will ability, one action. Choose target that isn't ranged, isn't hostile towards you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. What's the DC?
Fail save. Okay, so my DC. Check.
DC should be 8 plus your proficiency plus your ability modifier.
I guess it's a wisdom, huh?
Yeah.
Wisdom or
Seems like
charisma, whichever one's higher.
Okay, so it could be charisma then. So, 4, 12, 14.
All right. You see that one gets swayed. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. I guess you guys don't have to pay. But what about them though? As you point to the rest of the caravan.
That's what I said. You don't need payment for a loss of the caravan.
Oh, for the entire caravan. That's what you're saying. I mean, you guys can. He's now agreeing. You guys can go, for sure.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? By the way, the ability, what it does is it gives me advantage on charisma checks. Is what this does, by the way.
So for
If you
your
fail on the wisdom saving throw, it gives me advantage on charisma checks. Just to be fair, if you
So-
understand what the ability does.
Okay.
so on your persuasion to allow.
So I'm supposed to persuade him to let us go. You know.
Well, if you want to try to persuade him to let the entire caravan go, then make a persuasion roll at advantage.
I'm just saying now that I'm reading the ability properly.
I'm saying that since the ability worked, he's pretty much friendly towards you guys right now, almost like a charm, but not really.
Cool.
But still is currently insisting on payment for the rest of the guys.
All right, so I got with the advantage, I got an 18.
All right, I believe he still gets a chance to insight. After looking your friends over, and then reluctantly looking over to the rest of the caravan, he goes, "Yeah, all right. Not these guys, boys. Not these guys." And like, "Oh, really? Come on, we can take them." No, not seriously. This is not this one. And you see a couple guys come out and they move the boulder aside and let you guys go.
I also say, move along. He goes, move along. Move along.
How many were there?
There were 4, and 2 of them you see had Pokemon.
Oh. Maybe you can challenge one to just a Pokemon battle friendly.
Or you
You
could
can do it for
steal their
Pokemon for Pokemon. You can put your Cubone up as a bet to see if you can win and win one of their Pokemon, kind of like old school Magic for Auntie.
And you
Yeah.
could just take their Pokemon.
Or we can just kill them and take their Pokemon. Can you steal Pokemon from a paid trainer you kill? I don't know how that would work.
So here's the thing.
But
You
they get
don't.
bound to you, right?
Yeah, they're normally bound to a trainer, so normally you can't steal them off a trainer. But
Sumitsu.
nobody said these guys were trainers.
Okay. Are the Pokemon out,
Yeah,
or they got just Pokeballs on?
They're
them? So you got
out.
Pokemon hanging out with you.
If they're Pokemon are out, I'm gonna text them.
okay. You find out that these are Litlios,
You have to do it.
Fire
in the voice.
Lions.
I'm sorry.
You have to do it in the voice.
What kind?
They're called Litlios. They're little fire lions. Little fire lion cubs.
What generation?
5th,
Extremely.
I think. Maybe 6th. I forget.
Letlio, number 667. When they are young, they live with a pride. Once they're able to hunt prey on their own, they're kicked out and have to make their own way.
Aw.
Fire type. Weaknesses to water, ground, fighting, and rock. They weigh 29.8 pounds. They're 2 feet tall.
Why is he so good?
What number was it, Chris?
667.
Yeah, I think that's 6th
That's
generation.
so funny. It's super like trendy too. Lit Leo. It's like
Right.
this Leo is lit.
Oh my god.
No.
Good. Oh.
Change the action. Anyway. They evolved into some badass looking Pyroar.
Yeah, they do.
Evolved form Pyroar 668. Males are usually lazy, but when attacked by a strong foe, the male would protect its friends with no regard for its own safety.
Well, what do you guys want to do, guys? You guys want to take these guys or what?
Well,
I
they're
think,
they're currently letting you
and I-
pass, not look for any
I think-
trouble.
I think the most important thing here is to get the caravan safety back. If you guys want to come back later, I'm sure they'll still be here.
Okay.
You know?
Sounds good.
Maybe we can ambush them in the night if you want to try to take them out. I mean, they're just assholes. But we want to protect our caravan, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, we could ambush them probably at night,
Bless
and
you.
you might be able to draw one of the Pokemon away and just catch a Pokemon if that's what you're really looking for.
Always looking to do that. Always.
Of
How'd I
course. Of
catch
course.
'em all Pokemon?
With Leo. Never even heard of that.
No, you
Cute.
neither.
Yeah, it's one of the newer ones. I guess not really anymore.
I
But
know what you mean.
Extremely cute. Very bad animation, but very cute.
I actually forget. Is it what game does it come from originally?
Sun and Moon.
I'm on Pokemon.com. To
Definitely
get
not
the
Sun
Pokedex
Moon.
text. Otherwise, I wouldn't have read it.
It's either black and white or X and Y.
It comes
No
blue
way.
and red. Oh, there's a blue version of this too.
Yeah, it's the shiny.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I haven't really played much of black and white to remember what's 5th generation versus 6th generation.
Oh, that
It
has to
says
be
what-
X and Y then.
It says what game it's from. It doesn't say on the Pokedex.
If it's not Sun and Moon, it's definitely X and Y.
It's gotta be, right?
Right.
I always forget what's 5th gen because I haven't played that much of 5th gen. So
I forgot.
I usually default to saying it must be 6th because most of the 5th gen
Now I'm on
Pokemon I've seen on 6th.
Bulbapedia.com. You see what you've done? Bulbapedia. I didn't even know it fucking existed.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's Sun and Moon though. It's in 600 range.
It's definitely not.
XY. It came
Yeah.
out in XY.
X and Y. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Yep.
I've played a lot more of X and Y
Generation
than
6 Pokemon.
yeah, okay.
X and Y was
Yeah.
good though.
No, I actually liked X and Y. It's just most of the 5th gen Pokemon I know of, I saw first in X and Y, so I always get confused where they're from.
It is a 6th generation Pokemon.
So okay, good to know. This guy's a 6th gen. So
Bulbapedia. Enjoy. Everyone there.
there
All
you
right,
go.
we'll continue then.
Can I notate on the map where these guys are for later?
Well, yeah, I mean they're directly on the path that you are probably gonna need to take to get back to Marsville. So
Well, I want to put a little marker on the HUD map.
sure, put a little mark of interest on the map that you guys only technically have because you bought that map
Because we're smart.
and don't actually have a HUD map.
All pretending.
Well, yeah.
Finally gets a fucking patch. Who needs a patch, guys?
Okay. So after that, a version of a fight, you guys actually end up being able to. So real quick, you guys do actually still get. Oh, what's that gonna be? 25 XP each for not killing the very easy to kill bandits, as if you did kill the very easy to kill bandits. So
Okay.
just putting it out there that you guys don't necessarily have to kill everything to get XP. You can. You still get rewarded for completing the encounter even if you don't kill anyone.
That's good. It's good.
Isn't
So-
that nice?
Are you saying killing people gives us more XP?
I'm not saying killing people
Saying
gives you
these guys were
more. I'm saying these guys
You guys would've
weren't.
given this XP either way. right?
Yeah, you guys were gonna get XP either way, and if you guys did fight, it would have taken like a round because you probably would have each killed them all.
Word.
Bandits are pretty low level enemies.
I don't feel like coming back here, Tom. Maybe you want to just go ask him if you could buy one of those Pokemon if you don't want to kill them.
It's all right.
Be like, hey, you want 25 credits for that Pokemon?
That's pretty cheap.
Just saying. Be like, well, if you don't want to take my money, I'll just kill you.
No, we'll come back to them. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right, so you guys continue on after that fiasco, and you coming up ahead. You guys finally see the large, shiny gates of the city you're aiming towards.
Last star?
Last star is in sights. And
Cool.
we are probably going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break because I gotta use the bathroom. So,
Good reason.
Okay.
You seen the cover to the new Theros book?
The Theros book? Yeah.
Yeah, the new D&D Theros. The
Yeah.
special edition cover looks very cool.
Yeah, it does.
It's one of the cooler special edition covers I've seen. Probably gonna pick it up. GamesNerds.com has pretty much the same price as the normal book. It's like
Yeah.
$3 more. So I'll
It
probably
should
get
be
it.
the same price. They stopped with those with the extra pricing on it. It should be the same.
They are supposed to be the same MSRP, but they never sell for the same price, legit price. You know what I mean? Like stores still sell it for me because I don't
No.
want to pay 50. I want to pay like 37, 5.
Yeah. What's it on
Cheap like
Amazon?
that.
Have you checked that?
On Amazon, the special editions are sold out. It's like 60 something dollars plus shipping.
Oh, really?
So Amazon doesn't have any. Probably because, as you said, they were probably one of the same price.
Wow.
And I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
I was like, me. What happened? What happened? Oh boy.
What?
I just said, oh boy.
What was that, Chris?
I just said, oh boy. I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I just went, oh boy. When I sat down. looking to try to print these these Star Wars books on Lulu, as per your recommendation.
Yeah. Well, only the player's book is really. I haven't tried printing the other books yet.
No?
No, the player's book I was able to print, and it came out real nice.
Yeah, I might print the main 4 source books, maybe. There's a lot of stuff. This expanded content archetypes seems interesting. And they got a bunch.
Yeah.
Guardians, you got all these different types of forms you could be.
Yeah, they got
Fighter, you could be a heavy weapons specialist. That's what I was talking about. I wonder if they'll take all PDFs and make one big book for me if I wanted.
certainly wouldn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, maybe.
Printed in the U.S. or is it printed in China or something?
I think it's in the U.S. because it was really quick. The turnaround was really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It only
It's
like
printed as a book, right? You did product type book.
yeah. There are instructions I can send you on exactly what options to choose and stuff like that. Actually, I think they have it in.
Wonder what the difference between color standard and color premium is.
Price. There's on the 5e, the Star Wars 5e site, under assets, there's printing instructions.
Okay.
It'll bring you to a Reddit, and it'll tell you how to use Lulu Express and exactly how to print it out.
Yeah,
I went with color standard.
I was gonna say we should look into maybe getting at least one book printed of I think it's the Scum and Villainy,
Color standard versus color premium is a huge different price.
Yeah.
because that's basically
$30.
I think it's that one. I think that's
That's the monster.
yeah, it's their monster manual.
They don't have a book for it.
They don't.
It's just whatever's online.
Oh, I was saying if we could get a book of that, that'd be helpful. But fair enough.
What do you mean? They don't have a book of the monster manual?
No. The Scum and Villainy is only online.
They have it formatted more as a search than a book form, so
Well, I mean, they have it in PDF form.
do they?
They don't have it so that you can try to print it out through Lulu.
Yeah, Scum and Villainy is the monster manual.
Yeah. Also,
They
like
also
it
have Wretched Hive, which I think is cool. Good idea.
yeah.
The Scum and Villainy book comes up pretty nice. Stoked with it. Maybe they just added it? Missing some art. First couple pages it says like art page, but it just says art page. Like they didn't finalize 100%.
Right.
But there's a lot of character art inside.
And the table of contents is missing.
Is it?
Yeah. Third page in.
Oh yeah, TOC.
What page?
Yeah, just missing, literally. Well, they have an appendix though in the back at least. So they don't have a table of contents, but they have a full appendix with the page,
Yeah.
which is probably better. I don't even know why they need a table of contents. They have an appendix sort of like Calendar, it's like perfect. Tons of stuff. Yonk droid. Force Storm Eye.
Yeah, you guys are kind of lucky. You guys didn't pick the space section, otherwise I'd be using that book against you.
Oh, well, you figured we'd level up first some, right?
Yeah, we're gonna level up first some, and then we're gonna go over there.
Why wouldn't we go to the space section?
I was saying go there first, you know.
Oh.
I assume at some point,
Versus fantasy is going to be easy.
I assume at some point you guys are gonna invest in either your own group ship or your own private ships. Because who doesn't want a spaceship?
Exactly. It's got to be expensive.
Yeah, I haven't really looked up the ship stuff yet, but that's gonna be something I do soon. Because there's also gonna be normal vehicles and stuff.
Alright, come on, let's get on to this town.
Yeah, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to it. So you guys have now arrived to the city of Lastar, and your reward for, of course, completing your quest to bring the caravan here safely, which you did, has granted you. Let me look up the reward. They give you guys 800 credits to split amongst you guys for
Damn.
bringing them to Lastar, and that completes your quest.
Nice.
Which means, I want to say, everyone also gets a bit of experience. Yeah, you guys should ding now, right? I say
Ding.
if I give you at least 100 each, should ding you. Ding at least the two of you.
For Chris and I, yes.
Yeah. We'll say you each get 150 experience.
150.
Yeah.
That would put me at 988, I think. What are you at, Tom?
Hold on 1 second. $988, yes.
Yeah, 980.
Alright, cool. And now you have quite a large city in front of you to go explore. So as a bit of a description, the city of Lastar is a fairly large city. Actually, it's the capital of the kingdom you're in, Theagon, right now. This city sits pretty much in a valley of a mountain range and is quite protected from outside invaders from those mountains. The only real way into the city is the way you guys came from, with a couple more mountainous paths leading other directions. It's a very prosperous town, filled mostly with halflings. The people here are mostly halflings. Of course, there are a wide variety of races here as well. It's not just halflings, but majority of the populations are halflings.
Interesting.
and you can find just about anything you might need here, including a vast commercial district filled with shops galore, Pokemon, a Pokemon Center, Pokemart, and even a Pokemon global trading station. And there's,
Oh, you
of
trade
course,
Pokemon with other people? That's awesome.
potentially, yeah. And there's
Sure you can trade your
even
Squirtle away. Just kidding.
No,
there's
Squirtle.
even an adventurers guild within the city for those looking for freelance work.
Cool.
So, and one of the biggest things in the city that you guys were definitely looking for was a portal back to the world origin. You can now go back to the world origin if you so choose.
Uh,
No, what we need to do is we need to go and,
we need to go return this this box.
yes.
We have other quests here to do.
Well, yeah, of course. There's also more quests for you to
While we're-
potentially pick up.
Yeah, but while we're in town, you said there's an adventurers guild
There is.
and there's shops here.
There's plenty.
Oh well, I'd like to check out the adventurers guild.
What do you guys want to do? Adventurers Guild seems like a a good thing to check up on.
Sure.
Just looking for any
Maybe-
quests. We might find some other things we could do on the way when we're going back.
Okay, I want to stop at the Pokemon Center to rest up my Pokemons.
Okay, we'll say you hit the Pokemon Center up first, because healing your Pokemon probably a priority.
Definitely.
So other commodities at the Pokemon Center also include the PC, allowing you to switch out your Pokemon party. You of course have free healing and rest at the Pokemon Center. And one other perk for being a registered Pokemon trainer is you can actually stay at the Pokemon Center free of charge overnights, food included.
Cool.
Sweet.
Nice. Does it look medievally, this Pokemon Center?
Strangely enough, no. This
It
Pokemon
just, like,
Center.
stands out in the middle of the fucking like.
Yeah, you
town.
you walk down the street with all the Pokemon stuff on, and it's kind of like you just walk into almost New York City with how tall these buildings are and how modern these buildings are, versus the rest of the medieval city behind you. It's a little strange. You even see some modern bikes locked up outside. And you're just like, what are those doing here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we healed up the Pokemon. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild.
All
Do
right.
you want to trade any Pokemon or try to buy any Pokemon?
That right now.
Okay.
You can always come back.
Right.
It's not like the global trading station's going anywhere.
I will put Squirtle away and bring out Cubone.
All right.
Cubone's out.
Nice. So, the Last Star Adventuring Guild is what you find out to be one of the or the most central location for adventuring and mercenary work within the Kingdom of Theagon. It has just about anything that needs to be outsourced work-wise, you can pick up a job here to do. It also sometimes acts as a supplementary to the Theagon military, which isn't very large because Theagon as a kingdom is usually relatively neutral in conflicts. So,
Do we know as players the backstory of this kingdom at all?
not specifically, but you kind of read that out on a plaque before you enter the building.
Okay.
That's like
Little
a
lore
little,
bubble.
yeah, a little lore bubble, a little about, and yeah, I guess
What
you
does
walk
it
in.
say?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. I don't really have an NPC built out for this. This is really more or less a glorified job board.
Yeah. That's basically what I came here for.
One thing is that there's a person basically as you enter. It's almost mess hall like in design, just a large open room with boards along the wall for job listings, seats for people to pretty much just relax and like plan, essentially. And towards the back, there is a counter for sign-ups to join the guild.
Okay.
How much does it cost to join the guild?
So you go up and ask, and you find out that there is a small fee of 100 credits to join, but that's per group, not per character. So it's 100 credits total.
Bless you.
Oh, it was just a call. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's 100 credits total to join as a group, and any job you complete for the guild, 10% of the reward goes to the guild.
Is that just here, or when we leave the land, the guild goes away?
That's just for this kingdom. There's effectively at least one of these in every major city for each other kingdom as well. But traveling there isn't something you can just kind of do right now. It's gonna take a while to get to anywhere else. You're here.
Kingdom in this world.
Yeah, in this world. There are many other worlds.
Cool.
You have your own little
But
section
the-
here.
What are the advantages of joining the guild?
The advantages are they provide you jobs. They provide you usually if they provide you stuff like rations and other small things needed for longer jobs, as well as while you're in town, similar to the Pokemon Center, a place to rest and eat. And other than just a steady supply of jobs for you guys, not much else. It's almost more. It's really more like signing up for a job more than really too many benefits. You can potentially find other mercenaries and adventurers here, whether they be players or NPC adventurers, who could potentially help you on a quest if needed. But
You guys want to join?
I'm down.
Good.
Whatever.
Interested in guild quest and how that might work.
Okay. So we will join the guild.
alright,
What's the name of the guild first? If it's Eat the
Last-
Cats, then I'm
Last
not
Star Guild.
joining.
yeah, this one's just the Last Star Adventuring Guild.
Oh,
Very generic name, as it's an NPC run guild, not a player run guild.
that's my name. Oh, it's a sign.
Okay, we'll take 100 from the party fund.
And sign up. Do you guys sign your group under any sort of name? Or just sign up as individuals? Now we're hitting the tough questions of D&D.
The tough questions of D&D.
I don't think we have a party name yet.
We don't.
You put TBD.
And what's that?
To be determined.
Oh. Hmm. thought it was just something like that. I thought you were actually being creative.
Hey.
Noob squad.
Say the noob squad?
Yeah,
Not the noob squad.
I'm the noob squad.
How about Geek Patrol?
What about the Leroy and Jenkins?
The Leroy Jenkins Company.
No, the Leroy and Jenkins.
Leroy and Jenkins.
Is that because we're jank?
No. I just thought it was a cool name.
You guys have a phone number too, a little jingle. If you need
Slave
work
farmers.
done,
Yeah.
yeah, if you need work done, call the Leroy and Jenkins adventuring firm today.
More of a bounty hunter than a guy that works for free.
We'll put it to be determined, and we'll put our names underneath individually for now.
All right, so you guys pretty much sign up. You sign up as a group individually,
Yeah.
which is fine. And so after signing up, you're directed to the to one of the job boards, which immediately you see 3 jobs that sort of stand out to you.
Okay.
One of them is titled Bandit Case. It appears that in a small hamlet-like village outside of Lastar called Starview, there has been a mysterious case of disappearing doorknobs,
What the?
and other trinkets have gone missing, and they request someone to come out and investigate. The reward for completion is 1,000 credits, along with anything else you find while apprehending these potential bandits can be kept. There is
So I get to keep a bag of doorknobs.
potentially. There is a second quest you find. It's titled Help Wanted Patrol. Monsters are always coming out of an area called the Rift, just outside the kingdom, and the military is always looking for basically supplements to help challenge waves of incoming monsters that always seem to come from this rift.
That sounds cool.
Pretty much, if you sign up, you for every time you are deployed by the military people there, you will get paid 500 credits for completing and surviving and defeating a wave of enemies. And for each time you're sent out, for the time you're there, you'll have pretty much a place to grab mundane gear, and a place to sleep while you wait for monsters to show up, and you're allowed to stay as long as you want.
Okay.
And the final title is Griffin Spotted. A griffin appeared to have been was spotted leaving the rift, passing over the blockade that is put in place by the military, and it needs to be hunted down and either captured or killed before it can potentially run amok amongst the kingdom. The reward for that is 2,000 credits upon a confirmed kill, and anything else you find along your hunt you can keep.
Okay.
2,000, huh?
You are allowed to take any and all of these jobs if you want.
But it's only 2,000 credits for the confirmed kill, not
Yeah.
capture.
Well,
Yeah, that's
if
what
you
I'm saying.
either
Okay.
same bounty for each.
Okay.
They really would rather it dead. they don't really deal with Griffin riders, especially not ones that come from this rift.
Well, maybe we could capture it.
Maybe.
And ride it.
Maybe. So,
The animal handling.
so out of roleplay, basically these are all just different styles of quest. The first one, basically being a bit more of a traditional, like I guess a traditional fantasy type quest, whereas the second one is more of a just a combat gauntlet, and the last one is more of a monster hunter type hunt. So keep that in mind when deciding whether or not you want to take these, as they're all basically styled differently.
I'm down to find some doorknobs.
I'm good with all three of them.
Yeah, I'm fine with all three too.
Sure, take them.
I'm done.
Alright, so you take all three jobs, and after reading the directions, okay?
But before we accept, we actually go and take these jobs. We have to return the box back to Marville
Yes.
to finish that quest and deal with the refugees of the other quest.
Yeah.
Correct, before we start. Unless, as I said, unless there's something simple on the way that we can do or check in with.
So again, after basically looking at where each of these quests want you to go, they all start you off the same direction, which is further away from Marville.
Alright, so I say
The other way?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
These three quests will effectively take you further into Theagon as a whole, as opposed to heading back towards Marville, which is outside of Theagon.
So, I suggest we get some kind of mount or vehicle and get back to Marville, finish those two quests, and then come back here and go on from here.
So you're basically saying, take the Griffin quest, train him, be our friend, and then go back.
Do you think one Griffin
There's
can
your
hold
mount.
4 people?
Yeah, it'll be kind of hard.
I'm pretty nimble, so I don't need a lot of room. And stand on his head.
Are there high-tech shops here?
High-tech shops? No. But theoretically,
Shops.
if you wanted to look for something more high-tech, you could take the portal to World Origin and try to find something there. Since
Do I come back here if I take that portal?
if you take that portal, no, but since you've been here, you can then take a guided teleport back to here.
What does that cost?
You'll have to find out.
There's nowhere that says.
It only tells you when you're about to take it.
Fucked up. Never have I seen a directed hive coming.
Well, let's see how much a couple of horses. We ride back to Marville, ride back here. There's just a quest right back here, and then keep the horses and keep going, or jump over to World Origin, pick up a couple of speeder bikes.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
That?
That sounds good.
You can do that.
Horses or speeder
try that.
bikes?
Well, if we go back to World Origin, as I said, like, how are we going to be able to get back here? I don't know.
Right, because it's going to cost us back. I think we should just see about getting some horses, go right back to Marville.
Can we get horses from the guild?
Come back.
The last Star Guild?
They can potentially put in word for work for you guys in the local stable, maybe get you a discount. They can't just
Discounts
provide
are
you
good.
horses.
We just want to borrow. Bring them back. Promise.
I mean, there's usually a cheaper fee for renting horses as opposed to buying horses.
Take a chocobo ride there.
Potentially.
Chocobo.
All right, send us to the stables. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so assuming you guys want to rent, I'm probably gonna say something along the lines of renting mounts are probably about 10% of the price of buying them, with the stipulation that they have to be brought back, otherwise the remaining 90%, he'll get charged the remaining 90% for them, and that could potentially be trouble. So,
75 credits.
yeah,
Riding horses, 75 gold, so 10%. 7.5, which would be 75.
yeah, it would be 75 credits to rent each per horse for 4 horses for you guys.
And what's with the discount?
The discount. You know what, let me make a roll for that. Let's see how much the guild will actually help you out with this.
Yeah, goo.
Well, what you guys just found out is that first time signups get a nice little bonus, and you're able to rent the 4 horses you need with no money down, as long as you promise to bring them back.
Cool.
Aha!
I rolled a percentile to find out what percentage of discount you got, and I rolled a 100.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
Wow. Hogball for the win.
so
That's
you
great.
got a 100% discount.
Nice rolling.
See? I knew it was going to be worth it to join the guild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody knew it was also called the Last Star Stables. Run a subsidiary of the Last Star Guild.
Well, you have to
Like
assume
I said,
that
it's a sign.
yeah, you have to assume that they work pretty closely together, sending
Or
adventurers
like
out to where they
Renee
need to be.
Star. You're giving her the 100%.
All right, so we're gonna rent the horses. We're gonna book out back towards Marville.
All right.
You guys want to do any other shopping before we go?
Yeah, they'll keep the horses at the stable until you're ready to leave. So you could go take some time and explore the city now if you want.
Mostly interested in high-tech gear, but,
We have to go back to World Origin for that then.
yeah, no. So I don't really have to look at it.
Okay.
Just to give some examples, you can most definitely find a magic item shop or even potentially a potion shop for those needing either extra pick-me-ups in battle or even something interesting. As well as there's also the Pokemon Global Trading Station that may or may not have some interesting trades.
All right, fine. I'll go take a look at it.
I'll always click on Magic Item Shop if they go, by the way.
Okay, so
The Pokemon shop first.
we'll go to the global trading system first. All right. So the global trading center is a large glass building that happens to be next to the Pokemon Center and Pokemart, and it's usually home to very large, complex machinery, which enables long distance trades and storage of Pokemon.
Well,
And after doing some research on what Pokemon are currently up for trade, your potential price range, you end up coming up with 3 results for just straight up buying out. You find a Weedle for sale, a Doduo for sale, and a Tauros for sale. The Weedle is 600 credits, the Doduo is 800 credits, and the Tauros is 4,200 credits.
whoa.
One could also potentially put your own Pokemon up for sale, if you so choose to, or put it up for a specific trade.
Is anybody looking for a Joltik?
You search up to see if anyone's looking for a Joltik, and it turns out everyone wants the evolved form. They all want Garbantulas. Shiny ones at that. These greedy assholes.
Fuckers. I don't have a lot of credits, but I can donate some to you.
No, it's okay. The only one there's one I'm interested in, but not that much.
How much
I
is the
could-
Tauros?
I could, no, the duo.
The Tauros was 4,200. Although that's a higher level Pokemon. You might not even be able to keep that one under control.
Does it say what levels they are?
Yeah. The Weedle is level 1, the Doduo is level 2. No, the Doduo is also level 1. I believe the Tauros is like level 5. Or even level 7. I gotta look it up. It's definitely not your level. Whatever its default level is on the Pokédex is that level. I think it's 5. I want to say it's 5. Might be 7. Oh, actually, wait, I might have it on my app. I forgot. I usually prepare the Pokemon on my app.
I gotta buy
Yeah, my what?
a lightsaber with.
What?
The Sith have proficiency with them.
Cool.
That's right. I can be-
Level 5. Come.
Yeah, it starts at level 5. That's why he's really expensive, because he's level 5.
Alright. Like how I used to do this. Distract them. God, that's
You're going to distract a huge machine.
out the machine, never mind.
Put your lightsaber in the machine. Just jiggle it around until it does what you want.
Now let's go. Let's go shopping. Magic store. That's where you guys want to go next, right?
Yeah, just in case there's something quote unquote interesting there.
Alright. So you head on over to the commercial district looking for the magic shop. And what you guys end up finding is You find a magic curiosity shop called Now You See It. And as you walk in, very, very stereotypical old back alley magic shop style. There seems to be a wise old lady selling goods and curios.
Look around the store.
Hey there, wise old lady. What you got?
So she pulls out a box of things you might be interested in and shows you the first thing she shows you is this orb that she says, this orb is a master of time. Very good pick. 1,000 credits. Puts it down. She shows you a cloak that, once unfurled, seems to bellow in the non-existent wind. 1,500 credits. Make you look sharp. She shows you this very breakable looking clay pot. Says, I don't know what this thing does, but it's pretty. 2,500 credits. She's got a bag of holding. 3,250 credits. She shows you another orb that lights up and floats. 5,000 credits.
Wait, hold on. How much was the bag of holding? 3,500?
3,250.
Wow.
And the Truth Globe was 5,000?
Yep.
Okay.
And last but not least, she says, the one other item I could potentially interest you in, but I don't know if you'd be able to necessarily, she rubs her fingers, afford it, is you see a cowl behind her that looks distinctly like a Batman cowl. Price tag on it shows 52,500 credits.
Wow.
I go, you don't want to charge us for any of these magic items. You just want to give them to us for free.
Don't think that one's gonna work there. Work in this in the situation here.
Well, the Vantage gets 2 nat 20s. You know.
Other services he offers also include buying a random trinket for 50 credits and challenging the fates for 10,000 credits.
Challenging the fate.
What does that do?
Gonna have to buy it and find out.
Damn video game logic.
There's not a description on it?
There's not. The only description you get for that option is purchase at your own peril.
That was Challenge the Fates for how much? 10,000?
10,000.
How much do you have total? I think I personally have what? I only have like 700. None of us even have anywhere near this amount.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
wait,
have-
let me look in the
I
bag.
have 815. What was the one before the Challenge of the Fates?
You got 775.
Challenge the Fates?
The Batman cowl.
No, the one after the Batman cowl, but before the
Oh,
Challenge of the Fates.
you can buy a random trinket for 50 credits.
Okay.
Control time, eh?
It's the orb is the master of time, yeah.
What does it look like?
Looks like a glass orb. Almost like a crystal ball. But it's got a bit more heft to it than you might think.
Can I roll to see if it's fake or not?
Sure. What would that be? I guess either yeah, either insight or arcana if you have that.
I got insight. 11?
Well, it's not fake because it's definitely being held right now. Other than that, you're not quite sure. Although it is one of the cheapest items here. I'm sure guys add a little, chip in a little bit, you can buy it.
How about a discount?
Oh, you want to haggle? Okay, we can haggle.
Of course I want to haggle.
As you challenge her to a battle of mercantile wits.
Yeah.
This is where the effect mine comes into play.
Do you want to try a mind check first?
Of course.
That might not go super well, but we can try it.
She's already magical, but she doesn't use the force.
No, but she'll probably have a high wisdom, or
Maybe.
or even a high charisma for being a shopkeep.
Maybe she'll roll like she is.
Maybe she'll roll in that one, and I just can't refute it.
I don't think she. I don't think it has a negative reaction effect.
Yeah, probably not. I don't think so.
Like friendship and stuff does. Like in D&D.
Other than the fact that she might know that you tried something, it just didn't work. She might not care if it didn't work.
True. Should have double checked that for you.
So DC was 14.
Says, on a failed save, you have advantage. On a successful save, the creature does not realize that you tried to use the force influence on its mood, but it becomes immune to this power for 1 day. This power has no effect on droids or constructs.
Ah,
That's
okay.
what it says at the end.
So you get pretty much one chance with it.
You want to give me half price on this item.
What was the DC?
14.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry to say, she rolled a 16 on the die.
Fine. So I'm going to try to persuade her. And I got a 16.
What was that?
A 16.
Okay.
Persuasion.
And what offer do you make?
I was looking for half price.
A 16 for a
500.
half price.
I offer 500 credits. So she got
Okay.
down.
So she kind of gives you a bit of a smirk as she's gonna roll her insight. She matches your insight and says, "How about 800?"
How about 615?
Tell you what, 750 best offer.
Come on, lady. I've got to have money for coffee too. 675. Final offer.
$725.
700. Call it even.
$710, you got yourself a deal.
For your last offer.
Roll for
7.5, and you got yourself a deal.
Are you gonna chip me on 5 credits now?
Are you gonna push me up 5 more credits? Really?
I got this. Yeah, I got this. I'll walk in. I'll be like,
Stabs her with a lightsaber in the back. We take everything.
let's roll some dice for it.
One customer at a time, please. I'll do 7.5.
Alright, I'll be waiting outside then.
Well, he walks in, and she does 7.5. It worked. It worked. It worked. All right, give me the orb of time, and I want the instruction manual too, Dan.
Okay, you're given the Orb of Time, and
Is that what it's actually called? By the way?
it's actually called the Orb of Time.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Is it a clock?
Yup. It's a magic clock.
I just had to buy it.
It's one of those
It's a
Minecraft
magic item. It's a common magic item that does not require attunement, and pretty much you can ask it. You can ask it to give you the time, and it'll give you the time very accurately, down to the millisecond.
I knew it. Malarkey.
700 credits for
a watch.
Yeah,
For a glorified
Not
watch.
that bad. That's not bad. I might be able to sell this on the auction house later for even more money.
You never know. You might be able to get something out of it. You
I
might
got a
be
good discount.
you might be able to trick some NPC who doesn't know better into giving you something better for it.
I walk back to the merchant. Hi, I have this magical item, Orb of Time, that I'd like to trade for that Batman cowl over there.
Got this magical orb of time. Lets me control time as we speak.
That's right.
How much money did we get off that?
Too much.
We saved like 300. Save 300.
Yeah, about.
300, well, 295 because she was cheap.
Anything else you guys want to buy? There's a cloak of bellowing, a pot of awakening,
35?
bag of holding.
Everything else is too expensive. I bought
Yeah.
the cheapest thing.
yeah, call.
Everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Why?
But once you do those quests, you might be able to. That's the point.
What everybody's forgetting is when I smash this on the ground, it makes me stop time and I can take over the world. You guys don't know that part. It's a special feature.
Okay. All right, come on, let's go get those horses. Let's get the hell out of here.
I gotta get ready for
Let's
work,
go.
dude.
You gotta go, Joe?
Soon.
Okay.
Let's pity Coop off into the distance.
Alright. So you grab your horses after successfully challenging the Curiosity Shop owners in a mercantile battle. And you away to go complete your original quest to go deliver the box back to Marsville.
Yeah.
For the most part, you guys know the way back. You just have to follow the path. It's really not that. Big a deal. Yes, that's what I was about to get to. Other than the fact that the path back should be fairly easy, pretty soon after leaving Last Star as a whole, you come back to where the boulder is placed in front of the path. It is just a boulder, and you could probably go around with your horses. But it is, in fact, set up, waiting for another group of, for another wagon or so to come by. You guys want to do anything?
Wait, wasn't there a quest to kill bandits?
Yeah, not to kill bandits, but to investigate doorknobs being stolen.
Oh.
That's the other direction.
I don't think these are the doorknob bandits.
These are the rock and roll bandits?
Yeah, these are going to be the soon-to-be dead bandits.
You want to kill these bandits?
Yes.
Let's try to sneak up on them then.
Okay.
I will sneak up first.
So, knowing they're up ahead. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. 18, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Knowing a group is up ahead, you guys split off, I guess, to try to sneak behind to where they were hiding when you originally passed. It's still daytime. Just keep that in mind. But an 18 is probably good enough to get close.
So, let's do this right. So about maybe 100 feet from where the rock was.
Yeah.
We would stop, get off the horses, and we'd let Star go and sneak up. And we
Alright.
will sneak up after her.
So I'll say with the 18, Star will probably get up 60 feet in, so you're about 40 feet away from them.
Right.
And so far you are unseen. I guess the rest of you guys want to follow. Get stealth checks from you guys.
Sure. 12.
Ten for me. Does Hugo need to make his own?
Yes.
Giovanni?
He got an 8. I really hate this dice roller so much. Joe, still with us?
Yeah, sorry, my boss called me.
Make a stealth check.
Alrighty. Could say I'm not that stealthy.
Yeah, pretty much what I got. A 10.
Okay, and Chris, what did you get?
Got a 12.
Okay. So okay, as you guys start sneaking up, you guys aren't doing nearly as good a job as Star is. And it kind of gets to the point where you finally catch up, and you look up and you realize that the group you're trying to sneak up on is currently standing looking directly at you guys.
Do they remember us?
They do. That's why they're not looking angry. They're looking just kind of confused. No one said anything yet. They're just trying to figure out what you're doing.
They're like, what's up?
I will raise my pistol and fire.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Six.
Hold on. Okay, so Kane, what'd you get? A 6? Jack, so yours was a 12?
Yep.
Got 15.
And a 15. Gotcha. That's not right.
Mine's a 19.
Yep, I got you. So, Sock, you can be up first, actually. As Jack's drawing his pistol and about to fire kind of alerted everyone else. Mostly since you guys...
You didn't get to shoot.
Yeah, he didn't get to shoot because you guys didn't get a surprise round. They were... Although they might not have been fully expecting you to attack, they were expecting something.
Alright.
I'm in a tree somewhere, just looking at you, shaking my head, like, what the fuck, guys?
Uh,
Okay. Well, in this case, I suppose I can run up and attack.
okay. You see the 4 targets plus the 3 or the 2 Litleo that they have.
Alright, I'll attack one of the Lit Leo trainers.
Okay, you're not quite
Not
sure.
really trainers, but
Yeah, you're not quite sure which ones those are, so we'll say you're attacking 4.
okay. I got a 17. So
Yeah,
19 to hit.
that will hit.
Alright. Ooh. That is for 16 damage.
Nice.
That's without any force or anything.
So you walk up and you slash at this guy, and it fucking hurts. But he's actually not dead.
And this one is a 16 to hit.
Yeah,
Hits. Wow. That's crazy. That was another 16 damage.
now he's dead.
Okay. Zap zap.
Super, super dead. Alright,
Deader than dead.
the 3 bandits go now, and they all go, oh, what the fuck? And they attack. They're gonna attack. One's gonna attack Sock. One's gonna attack Mushi. The other's gonna attack Jax. So first one on Sock. A 13 misses you, correct?
Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
What are they attacking with?
Scimitars.
Alright, we didn't go up to them yet. We didn't move up to them.
Only I did.
Okay, yeah, that one attacked with a scimitar because he moved up. The other 2 have light crossbows.
Okay.
So the second one on Mushi is a 16 to hit. For 4 points of damage. The last one on Jax is a 19 on the die.
Yep.
For 8 points of damage.
Okay.
There's a free action in between turns. I say, what time is it?
It's 5:35 p.m.
Do you know where your kids are?
I didn't say that part yet.
Next up are the Litleo, who you said Cubone was out, right?
Yes.
They both see Cubone and their Pokemon instincts turns on and they target Cubone. Because Pokemon be Pokemon.
Okay.
Is what they do. They're both going to
Because Pokemon be Pokemon.
they're both going to try to Ember at Cubone.
Okay.
First one is a 21 total.
Hits.
For 5 fire damage. The second one is a 23 to hit
Okay.
for 6 fire damage. And Cubone is burned.
Okay.
Up next is going to be Mushi.
Lightsaber battle.
All right. There's 3 bandits and 2 Litleo standing.
Number 1.
Attacking bandit number 1 with a 12. I actually believe that hits. Yeah, it does.
So, can I just roll my second attack and damage altogether?
Yeah, you want to do your second attack as well? Go for it.
Yeah, so then I'll just roll damage. 16.
That also hits.
And it's... Sorry. So it's 2d... Oh, it's, yeah, 2d8 plus... 10 technically, right? Because it's plus 5. And then 2 times
Yeah.
22.
Alright, so you walk up to number 1 and slash, he's dead. Turn him into chopped meat. Jax, you're up.
Cubone will go up to the Litleo and use Bone Club.
Alright, I'm gonna say it's Litleo number 1.
Sure. With a nat 20.
Yeah. That hits.
For 14 points of ground, yeah, it's a ground type.
Well, okay. So first, what is your proficiency bonus for a Cubone?
My proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, at the start of its turn, it takes 2 damage from being burned.
Okay.
And a burned creature's attack deals half their normal damage. So you did 14 damage with your bone club?
Yes.
Okay, so that's half.
That's 14
Trying to
damage.
reconnect.
Because it's ground
Happened to me
type.
before.
Alright, so... One sec, hold on. I'm just trying...
You here now?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, I got kicked off. For
It
some
happened to
reason.
me and came a couple times. I don't know why.
So, yeah. So, it would be halved, but it's vulnerable, so it's still 14.
No big deal.
So, yeah. Still
Still
up.
up?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Star, you're gonna be up next.
My
Alright.
turn?
Yeah.
Yep, your turn.
From the tree that I am hiding in, I will shoot my arrow at one of the fuckers.
Alright. There's only 2 bandits left standing.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
A 19 hit.
Absolutely.
And they're engaged.
No. The
Or since I'm
2...
hiding.
Oh, yeah, I'll say you definitely got it from hiding, because they noticed everyone else, not you, when you guys snuck up.
Okay. $13 damage.
Alright, good hit, good hit.
They see me now, fuckers.
And it's going top of the round. Sock, you're up.
Alright. Guess the same thing. Go up to another bandit.
Alright, 2 was just hit, and 3 is untouched so far.
I'll attack 2, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, a nat 20.
The 20s are coming out, huh?
Alright, 2's just. You said you were attacking 2?
The one that Kim already hit, I think?
Yeah, that guy's just eviscerated.
Okay. Then is there another guy nearby that I can attack? With
Yeah.
offhand?
You can sidestep to number 3.
Sidestep number. Drop the die on the ground. And that is only an 11.
That will actually still hit.
Oh, nice. And that is a 11 damage.
Alright, nice.
And I guess I'll add a force powered hit. Can I do that after damage, or do I do it before damage?
No, you can shoot afterwards.
Yeah.
Might as well do it. Maybe I can finish.
Pokemon I hit flinched. Flinches.
Okay.
Because I rolled an 18 over an 18
Okay.
on the die.
And that just means it misses a turn pretty much?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, with the force empowered attack, I ended up getting an additional 15 damage. So,
Alright, you just killed the line of 2 standing bandits.
nice. That'll teach him.
Then the Litleo would go. Litleo number 1 is flinched, and Litleo number 2, seeing its human companions gone, attempts to flee.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You're not. Yeah, I guess Cubone would, because they were both together when Cubone approached the Bone Club.
18 on the die.
Okay, that'll hit.
For 11 points of ground damage. So I'll do half because I'm burned, but it'll still be 11 points. And it flinches.
Okay, so it still gets its move, and then the flinch goes off. So as it starts to run, you smack it, and it gets its movement, and it kind of trips and falls. And then it's your turn.
I will move up and try to capture the one that Cubone attacked.
Just now?
No, the number 1.
Okay, number 1.
So 22.
A 22 to capture.
Yes. Throw a Pokeball at it.
Yeah. You capture it.
Dookie, 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 dookie.
It is a level 2 Litleo.
How many hit points left?
That one has 11.
11? Okay.
And then Star, your turn.
Cool.
There-
I will attack another bandit.
They're all gone. All the bandits have been cut up into mincemeat by the lightsabers.
Can you capture the other Litleo?
Can I attack the Pokemon to help my companion?
You can.
You can ask how it
The
looks
the
first.
final
Don't want to kill it.
the final Pokemon is trying to flee.
Can I like shoot a net over it?
You have a net.
Maybe.
You don't have a net. You could attack it to subdue.
Can I attack to subdue?
I don't know if you can do that with an arrow.
could put some cloth on it and blunt the arrow.
I was gonna say that I can soften it, soften up the pointy part.
Yeah, after a couple hours of creating those arrows.
Sure. Try it. I'll say the attack will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
We're shooting a cloth-filled arrow.
12 to hit.
I believe that actually misses
Okay.
by
I
one.
tried.
So, do you guys want to try to knock this one out or capture it? Otherwise, it's just gonna try to run away on its turn.
I'm gonna try to
Capture
capture
it so you
it.
can trade it. Now you know there's a trade.
Alright. Sock, it's your turn.
I will pass.
Okay, it goes, and it continues to run. Where is? Hold on. Did I get a movement speed on this guy?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking too.
Oh,
25
speeds.
feet.
So it gets 50 feet because it uses its action to dash.
Okay.
You don't get an attack opportunity because you attack the other one.
What do you mean?
What's the range on a Pokeball?
Yeah, I'm saying it got 30 feet or it got 25 feet last turn before you flinched it.
Oh yeah, I'm just
And
saying
then
how far can
you-
you throw a Pokeball is all I'm saying.
I forget.
60.
But then you continued. You captured the other one.
Right.
Did Cubone move? I don't think Cubone moved up. I don't think you say Cubone moved up.
He did not.
Okay, so that one's 25 feet away. So now its turn, it gets 50 feet further. So now it's 75 feet away.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah. Well,
Joey.
Joey's turn.
Guys,
Can you mount your horse real quick and ride after it?
No, I can run 30 feet and I've got a range of 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet? Wow. Far throwing a Pokeball.
Yep, it's got a range of 60 feet.
Just like a bowling ball, 60 feet to success.
Right.
That's actually the
17.
Hold on. Yeah, I guess that does it.
you realize you got to catch them all, right?
Yeah, I do.
Gotta catch them all.
Yep, I do.
But the only question I have is, would you have been in range though? How far back were you when you sent Cubone out?
I was 30 feet away from him, so I moved up 30 feet, 75 feet.
So you moved up your 30 feet to where Cubone is. Well, yeah. Right? Yeah, I guess. You moved up to where Cubone was, which is where the first one was. And the second one is 75 feet away from where the first one was.
Right.
You said it was 50 feet away, right?
Well, it got 25 from the first turn, and then it got 50 this
But
turn.
it should have gotten because it got flinched.
It still
From the
get
attack of opportunity.
okay, but doesn't flinch just make it lose its action? What does flinch say? Because I don't actually have it here.
But either way, if it was 50 feet away, or 25 feet away and it moved another 50, that's 75. He moved up 30 and threw it 60 feet.
Well, he was 30 feet behind though, so he moved up 30 and it was 75 feet away.
Oh, still after the move?
Yeah.
What's a horse's regular movement?
I mean, it's larger, but the horse is. You guys said you got off the horse and snuck up. So the horse is about 60 feet away. The other direction.
Fine, I won't throw the Pokeball this turn. I'll dash 60 feet.
Well, what does Flinch actually say so we know?
A flinch Pokemon has disadvantage on any attack rolls, skill checks, or saving throws before the end of its next turn. If it activates a move that requires a saving throw, during the time it has advantage on the roll.
Oh, so it actually could have gone.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I thought Flinch did the same thing.
Yeah, I
I
thought
didn't realize it was so far away. Otherwise, on my turn, I would have tried to grab it and restrain it on my turn, just as a side note to help. But I thought it was close enough that he could have gotten it, so I just passed my turn.
Yeah, I thought Flinch would basically remove its action, almost like stun it for a round, but not take away its move. That's good to know. Alright, so you move up 60 feet,
Right.
and then it's Star's turn again.
So I'm 45 feet away from it.
Right, because, yeah.
Okay.
So, Star, you're up. This thing's running.
Can I double move and then dash?
Yes, you
Yeah, that's what.
can. Dogs use feline agility.
Mm-hmm.
You can run circles around the little kitty cat.
You should run up and try to grab it,
That's what I want to do.
try to restrain it, and run away.
Just remember, it's got fire. It's got fire on its top. Its little mane
Mm-hmm.
is fire. So
Dun, dun.
I try to grab it with my bedroll.
Oh god.
that's good.
Okay, that's what? Contested strength?
Yes.
What's your roll?
What am I rolling for?
Strength to grapple it.
Usually athletics.
Or athletic. Yeah, athletics. Strength, strength, or athletics.
12.
Yeah, you catch it with the
Yeah.
bedroll.
Mm-hmm. I got that little guy wrapped up.
It starts squirming and meowing.
I meow back at it.
In pain, pissed and hissing. It would be Sock's turn next.
Do I have enough movement at all to move back a little bit?
Well, you used your action to actually grab it, and you would move. Yeah, I guess a bit. You probably get like 20 feet back with it. Although now you're holding it, so maybe like 10 feet, so you're able to move it back a bit.
Okay. Whatever you say, you're the boss.
Sock?
I'll move up, double move just in case.
Okay.
Board it.
It's going to, Ember. The bedroll.
No, I don't want to get burned. Rather get a new bedroll.
The bedroll lights on fire.
It's fine.
And then Joey's up.
I'm just watching at this point. I actually do have to get ready for work though.
Alright.
But
I gotta dip. Soon.
work, smirk. Just kidding.
So Joey's gonna log off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Fair enough.
Are you trying to get some rusted XP? Huh.
I'm sure you can find plenty of taverns back in Last Star, so.
I have a bedroll that's on fire if you like.
Your turn.
Roll voting fee. Is it within range?
It is, but it's currently wrapped up in a bedroll.
Okay, I will hold my action. I will ready an action to throw the Pokeball at it once it's released from the on fire bedroll.
Okay. Star, what do you do?
I'll. If he wants me to drop it, I'll drop it.
Drop it. Open it up. Let it loose.
I'll move up a little bit though, and then I'll drop it.
Alright, it's in range.
Roll a 17 on the die.
So, okay. Yeah,
23.
yeah.
Okay. How many hit points does it have?
That one has 14.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. But I'll see you guys later.
Okay, Joey.
Bye.
Alright, see you, Joe.
Sorry I had to
Have
dip. I
fun.
just had to get ready.
No worries.
It's all
No
good.
problem. Good playing, man. Take it easy.
See you guys next week.
Yes.
See ya.
Hopefully.
Sounds good.
Take it easy.
Later.
Later.
Okay.
You catch this little critter?
I do.
Yay!
Alright, you got both of them.
I put my blanket out.
It's scorched, but still. It's scorched but recoverable.
Cool.
And you guys, including Joey, even though he just left, gets 205 experience for that encounter.
Cool. Nice. Now Kim should level up. Joey left right before the experience was earned, so he's screwed. No, I'm just kidding.
Unfortunately, Kim is 95 points shy.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. Sorry. She's at 805 by my calc.
Your calc is better than my calc.
So me and you, Tom, are at 1,000, 1,100 or something?
Yeah, I have
205, you said? 988 plus 205?
yeah. There's 1093.
1193. 1193.
You're right.
Why you calculator?
All right, and other than that, your ride back to Marsville is relatively uneventful. With the speed of the horses and the fact that you kind of already cleared the path, means it's kind of a straight shot. By the time you hit,
Are we passing the refugees on the way?
you're passing the refugees and the town where the necromancers were in. Once you pass that, you realize that town is now completely empty.
Right, I figured they would have moved off a long time ago. They probably got bored after we took their box. Those bitch ass players.
So we'll stop at the refugees first. I will give Cubone a full heal.
And you gotta like pet it and bond with it.
Yeah.
So we trust.
Yeah, that's already been done.
No.
He likes you now.
He does.
A full heal.
What time is it?
Oh, did to get rid of the burn? Gotcha.
Yes.
Time now, it's 6:01.
Just so you know, this is your fault.
Yeah, you got the orb of time, dude. You gotta use it.
I gotta use it. Gotta use it. We get a lot of use out of it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you stop by the refugees.
What do we need to do with them? Kill them all?
That was one way to handle it. You needed to basically they wanted you to take out the necromancers so that they knew that that it was safe for them to go back to their home.
Okay, so yeah, we can tell them we got rid of the necromancer.
Okay.
Refugees. You there?
Yeah, we're here.
Stop hiding.
No.
I'm out
We
of
like
hiding.
hiding.
Got rid of those necromancers. Those
Oh, did
necromancers
you?
are gone. Yep.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Go back home now. We passed through. It was empty.
Do you have any proof?
Yeah, your home was empty. That's the proof.
Oh, but you didn't take them out though, so they're still wandering around.
What do you mean? Take them out. You took them right out of your town. Took them out completely.
And are they dead?
Yes.
Well, I guess they are necromancers.
Aha!
Are they not? Are they no longer undead?
Let's just put it this way: they're so scared that they'll never come back again.
Sure. We'll take it.
All right.
And with that, the farmer finally gives you the prize money for clearing out his land.
After we get the money and get rid of the refugees, like, listen, if they ever come back, just send a note to the Last Star Guild, and I'm sure there'll be a ton of people to come help you. Give them a guild card.
There was
Okay.
we were waiting reward from the farmer. There was supposed to be a reward from the refugees.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm finding it. They end up giving you
5 orbs of time. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
hold on, I gotta do some math. They ended up giving you about 280 credits from what they had.
Oh.
They actually didn't have much amongst them.
Okay.
I think the farmer did give you the prize already, right? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Surprise.
The 500 credits for clearing the bandits out of his farmland.
Oh, we already got that?
Yeah, because you found out they weren't bandits, so there was nothing to clear.
Oh.
So he gave it to you. So the only thing left is to go hit up Marv.
Yes, we do that.
All right,
Marv.
we gallop off to Marv.
All right. You walk into Marv's goods and stuff,
Yes.
and you see him at the counter, and he goes, "Oh, you guys returned. You found my box?
Yep, and the arrows are all inside. Perfect.
All of them? All 100?
All 100. I even counted them myself.
Wait, you counted?
Yep.
Why'd you
Wanted to
open
make
it?
sure they weren't, because some stupid necromancers opened it and they were messing around with it, so we wanted to make sure everything was in there. I wasn't gonna bring an empty box back.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, pass it on.
Okay, I give it to him.
Alright, so what happened to it then? Who had it? You said necromancers?
What do they call them here? Nameplates? What do they say?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
What did the refugees call players?
The refugees called them the branded ones, but Marv doesn't know what they're talking
Oh.
about.
Some evil necromancers, for some reason, had killed the caravan and stole this. But we recovered it after dealing with them.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that would explain it. I'm guessing my buddy Mark's dead, huh?
We didn't find his body, did we?
Guy didn't look.
We didn't look? Damn.
He sighs.
He might be.
We assumed that he was part of the horde.
Yeah, he was a pretty darn good blacksmith too.
It's a sad story.
Oh well.
Single tear drops.
Shit happens all the time out here. Alright. Here's your reward. Hands over 400 credits total.
Nice, thanks.
Gives us 400 total. 400 credits.
Yeah. The original reward was 250 for the box and 150 for the explanation. So that's 400 total.
Did their quest turn into XP as well?
That one didn't because you got the XP from going and getting the box and bringing it back. All those encounters are pretty much the quest.
Okay. Alright, so Marchtown is done.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mark. I got this amazing magical item that I found along our travels. It's called the Orb of Time. Anyone who wields it can control time. You interested in purchasing this?
Oh yeah, hand it over. Let me take a look.
I'll show it to him.
He looks it over. He says you looking to sell this thing?
Yeah, maybe. You gonna make an offer?
Sure. How does... What would be a good offer? How about 495 gold?
Absolutely. I'll take 495.
Or credits.
No.
Credits.
We already accepted the offer on gold. I hit the button. The
You,
gold changed hands.
you heard him say 49 gold, actually.
I heard him say 495 gold, goddammit. It's in the chat box. You can't change it now.
Credits.
And you know that
495 silver is what he said.
as you click OK, a GM comes in and says, "Sorry, no."
Sorry for a bug fix. Here's a free code for a mount in 6 months when the game is actually fully released. That's not enough, buddy. Maybe you have some kind of magical item or something that you want to trade?
Magic item that I want to... Oh, well. I did just receive a shipment of some pretty nice arrows.
That was from us.
Yeah, I have some in stock now. You want to trade for some of those?
Alright. Screw this guy.
I mean, there's some really good arrows.
I take it back. I say, what time is it?
It's not. It's 6:11 p.m.
You see how powerful this is? You're missing out. I put it away.
Okay, did you get any experience for refugees and any experience for this quest, the Arrows quest?
No, you got experience from the encounters for this one, so you didn't get experience for turning it in. You just got the money for turning it in. The refugees one, you didn't get the XP because you didn't actually do the quest, but you got the turn in for it because you convinced them otherwise.
Okay.
You only got the XP for turning in the caravan quest because the caravan quest was specifically to get him to the destination.
Right.
Chris, you get 175 credits
Okay.
for those two quests. Unfortunately, Star, you weren't with us when we did those quests. This
No,
is
that's
for
fine.
turning them in.
I figured.
Joey wouldn't have gotten any either, so.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
It is all good.
But I do have 175 set aside for Zach.
Solomon.
Solomon. Our vampire bard.
All right.
Where do you want to go now?
I kind of assume you guys probably want to head back to Last Star next, so you can get ready to start to tackle your next couple of quests.
Yes.
All right. So we'll say since the back and forth of this path, you've done this multiple times now. You make it back without incident, and that's probably where we'll gear up to end it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll pick up next time as you guys depart from Last Star to go complete your 3 new guild quests.
We will
Sounds good.
stop at the
Those doorknobs are not going to find themselves.
stop at the Peak Center and heal up Pokemon.
Yeah. You can do that. You can heal.
Are there any players in town?
Yeah, you find a couple waiting at the guild for a bit. You see a couple come in and out and do some other quests.
I try to ask players how much does it cost to teleport back from Origin to here.
You walk up to one of the guys and this guy just happens to be an asshole and just kind of ignores you.
Okay.
Can I punch him in the? Can I claw him?
No, this is not a PvP zone
Oh, okay.
that I know of.
Nah, you see the name and it's green, so you wouldn't be able to.
This is a non-assholic zone. Okay.
Alright. I guess that's where we end today, then.
All right, you guys finally completed those quests.
Indeed.
Thanks to me.
Thanks, Star. Yes.
Thanks for running. Good playing.
All right,
Good playing, guys.
no, thanks
Thanks
for
join.
thanks for coming. So I guess we'll shoot for next Thursday as usual. But if anything happens, let us know. We can change it again. There's plenty of backup dates. So
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
all right,
Alright, well, happy Father's Day.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
happy Father's Day.
Enjoy. And take it easy for now, folks.
Yep,
Alright.
you guys too. Take care.
see you guys. Thanks for playing.
Bye.
See ya. Yep.
Bye.
Bye.